Opportunities for a break in his intense schedule, although few and far between, are the ones he'll cherish long after they've ended. With the test event in Korea under his belt and another coming up in just 1 week's time, the next 24 hours are a chance to relax and take in the stunning Japanese backcountry at his own pace.
I often feel like overwhelmed a little bit by the different pressures that you have on you because it's an individual sport, so you don't have a team to worry about. With the exception of the Olympics, it's like the one time that you're on a team. But even within our individual sport, we have sponsors and we have fans, and there's different communities that everyone is trying to please and trying to do right by with your performance, and so it puts a lot of pressure. One of the toughest things to do is figuring out how to kind of overcome that pressure and just ski for yourself and try and make yourself happy. And all you can really control is how you're going to ski, and so the focus has to just be on yourself.
With last year's test event a success and the new competitive season beginning, his motivation for the upcoming competitions as well as the 2018 Olympic Winter Games is what drives him forward towards his end goal. But like all the other freestyle athletes, the competitive scene plays a vital role in his lifestyle. Events such as this major slopestyle competition in Japan are an essential part of building confidence as well as testing new tricks and runs on the competitive scene.
We're in the land of the rising sun and about to catch our first glimpse of the biggest sensation of last season. For me, we are looking at one of the most versatile athletes in years, and I'm curious to see what he can do after last year's test event in South Korea. Nailing the tail slide like it was nothing. Cork with a grab at the end there. Nailing that nose slide. Landing that 360 with a tight grab. 360 with a smooth grab. Oh, just going down at the end. Slide. Front flip with a clean grab. Locking the grab into that 540. Locking in the grab with that smooth 360. Landing that 360 with a tight grab. 180 with a clean grab. Look at the hold time on that grab coming out of the 720. A huge 720 perfectly nailed. Huge air. Maybe we'll see something special at the back of it. Really missed a chance to grab big air and go for something special. Nailing the tail slide like it was nothing. Clamping that grab down real hard. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. Into the 360 with a smooth landing. Good air coming off that jump. Let's hope we see a stylish trick. Connecting the grab to that 900. Nailing the tail slide like it was nothing. And into the 540 with style. 360 with a very clean grab. 360 with a smooth grab.
Woo!
Double cork with a stylish grab. Backflip with a perfect grab. Holding onto the grab during that 360. 360 with a very clean grab. Cork 720. Nice. Landing that 360 with a tight grab. Nailing the grab coming out of that 720. Oh, boosting huge air. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. A jaw-dropping triple rodeo with a grab. Rodeo with a tight grab. Look at the hold time on that grab coming out of the 720. Front flip with the grab. An impressive run that firmly cements his status as the slopestyle favorite for the 2018 games. And it doesn't look like the summer hiatus has had any sort of adverse effect on his abilities. He's gotten off to a strong start this new season, and he knows how to work those features for maximum points. So let's see if he can match that magnificent performance from the previous event. Showing the others how it's done with a super clean 540 and a smooth landing. 360, landing stomp, nice. Bolting on a grab to that tame dog. Nailing that 540 and bringing it down onto the powder with ease. That would have been so smooth that that landing hadn't been botched. And a perfect 360 with a clean touchdown. A 180 executed with lots of style. Piecing the run together with a very clean, very smooth 360. Holding the grab perfectly during that big 540 spin. Rodeo with a grab. Oh, big fall right there. That trick was hitting home. Rodeo with the clean grab, nailing the 360 easily there, and the landing was nice and clean as well. Double cork with a perfect grab. That's got to be a record here today. I want to see a big trick now with that. Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. Really? Again? We're seeing a lot of repetition during this run, which is not good at this level. And into the front flip, smooth, with a very smooth landing. Locking down the grab into the 720. Stomping that 50-50. Nailing the grab coming out of that 720. 360, landing stomp, nice. Run together with a very clean, very smooth 360. A big 540, perfectly done. Stopping that nose slide nicely into the 540. Going straight into the nose slide. A front flip, really clean, but the next one will need to be bigger to impress the judges. Nailing the tail slide like it was nothing. A front flip, nice and clean with a very smooth landing. clean grab during that buttery smooth double cork. Very nice. Throwing in a tight grab on that 720. Double front flip and nails the landing smoothly. Nicely locking in the grab to that big double front flip. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. Nailing the 360 easily there. And the landing was nice and clean as well. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. And into the 540 with style. And a perfect 360 with a clean touchdown. Piecing the run together with a very clean, very smooth 360. Nailing the tail slide like it was nothing. 180 with a smooth grab. Dropping a clean grab into the 900. Nailing the 360 easily there. And the landing was nice and clean as well. Perfect execution of the tame dog. Into the 360 with a smooth landing. Nailing that nose slide. And a perfect 360 with a clean touchdown. Cork 720. Nice. 360 with a smooth grab. Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it be used? Locked on grab on that double rodeo. Unbelievable! Look at the height coming off that jump. Oh, just going down at the end. Double rodeo with a grab. Stopping that 50-50. Latching on hard with a grab. Cork with a tight grab. Piecing the run together with a very clean, very smooth 360. Maybe we called it too soon after South Korea. Maybe the pressure is getting to him, because he is just not delivering those same standards right now. And I'm not going to lie, I'm a little concerned. Every single time this guy steps up, I get goosebumps. He is so technical, so skilled, and so in control of everything out there. I really do feel we are looking at a future Olympic champion. 360, landing stomp, nice. And a perfect 360 with a clean touchdown. Showing the others how it's done with a super clean 540 and a smooth landing. Nailing the tail slide like it was nothing. Well, you really got to drop the grabs into your runs out there, and that's what we're seeing here. Going for the grab during that 900. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! Work with a clean grab. Yeah! grab with that. Oh, what a shame! Couldn't get the landing gear down. The judges are going to dock some big points for that. A textbook no slide right there, holding onto the grab during that 360. Laying down a clean 50-50. Nice clean grab during that 900. 360 with a smooth grab. Huge air. Maybe we'll see something special at the back of it, burning through tricks like it was nothing. That would have been so smooth if that landing hadn't been botched. Unbelievable. He's delivered yet again. These runs he pulls out at every one of these events are just so incredible to watch. He just comes out firing and schools every other rider out there with those huge performances. Everyone's eyes are on this guy right now, just willing him to take this win home today because he has been laying down some of the biggest runs at every single event. Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Look at the hold time on that grab coming out of the 720. Dropping a clean grab into the 900. And into the grab on that 12. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. Landing that 360 with a tight grab. Clamping that grab down real hard. Good air coming off that jump. Let's hope we see a stylish trick. Tacking on a grab to that 1080. Wow. Going for the grab during that dizzying 1260. Stomped it. Oh, that's a tight grab on that double cork. Dropping the grab into that 1260. Nicely into the 540. Holding onto the grab during that 360. Nailing the 360 easily there. And the landing was nice and clean as well. Clamping down hard with the grab during the huge 1080. Nice. Kicking up a storm with the grab during that huge triple cork. Double rodeo with a perfect grab. The judges look for variety in a run, and we're not seeing that here. A head spinning 1260 with a grab. And into the 540 with style. Double cork with a stylish grab. 360, landing stomp, nice. A big tame dog with a perfect grab. Killer triple rodeo with a grab. Not a lot of time to pull a trick out of the bag with that weak jump. Holding the grab perfectly during that big 540 spin. Sweet grab during that smooth double rodeo. Nice, very nice. Serious style on display, triple cork and a super tight grab. Blowing everyone away with that triple cork and vice-like grab. Going for the grab during that 900. Locking the grab into that 540. run together with a very clean, very smooth 360. And a perfect 360 with a clean touchdown. Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it be used? Locked on grab on that double rodeo. Clean grab during that buttery smooth double cork. Very nice. A clean grab off the back of that double front flip. So focused, so in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch. A perfect grab during that 1080. Really? Again? We're seeing a lot of repetition during this run, which is not good at this level. Switch to cork, 540. Locking in the grab during the front flip. That's got to be a record here today. I want to see a big trick now with that kind of huge air. Not a lot of air coming off that jump.
Woo! What a ride! What a rush!
With his status as a favorite for slopestyle inside.
My training in half pipe, I'll do my full run but scaled down. So instead of like a double cork 12, I'll just do a 9, which is like the basic version of that, until I feel really, really comfortable in the pipe. And then I start adding in the different doubles, and I'll put it all together and just in time for the competition.
La première chose qu'on fait, c'est qu'on en parle ensemble en fonction de ses envies, de ses qualités et du travail qui reste à fournir pour pouvoir atteindre cet objectif-là de run. Aussi y intégrer ce que les juges réclament, de l'amplitude, de la technicité.
Making sure that I have a big trick on both walls, and I want to make sure that the switch component of my run, like the backwards component, is somewhere in the middle of the run.
It's always a very exciting process and something that I thrive on, and the adrenaline gets pumping, so it's great.
With South Korea looming large, preparation is stepping up. Now, the goal is to practice tricks he might utilize during each competitive event of the season. Half-pipe training is now an act of constant repetition, and time on it is spent practicing to perfection. However, not all countries have the infrastructure to accommodate the long training regime. Battling short seasons, minimal snowfall, and a warming climate, athletes are forced to chase winter across high altitudes. This chase leads him to the Alps. And once acclimatized, he can begin work on perfecting runs and tricks. In halfpipe, judges pay close attention to a number of factors, including amplitude. The greater the height during a jump, the more points awarded. So here, training is dedicated to gaining the highest amplitude during jumps, while also maintaining speed and fluidity. Style and variety are equally important during a run. So time in the half-pipe training camp is maximized, executing a specific set of tricks that will be used in runs during future events and ultimately the 2018 Olympic Winter Games. goal is to piece together a full run in the halfpipe, chaining trick after trick. He repeats this process countless times until he finally settles on something he will perfect for the Olympic Winter Games in South Korea in 85 days.
Hope you like animals, because I'm a beast right now, dude. I hope someone's grabbing footage of this, because we are killing it.
Aujourd'hui, les runs, ils sont tellement compliqués techniquement et ils demandent tellement d'engagement physique qu'on peut pas les faire beaucoup. On peut pas les répéter, c'est pas possible. Au bout d'un moment, ton corps il va dire laisse tomber, ça marche pas. Donc ce qu'on peut faire, c'est les répéter dans la tête.
We knew what the Olympics course was going to be like in Sochi, so I had my run down before I even got there. And when we got there, I had mentally done my run so many times without the last trick that I didn't ever try. But besides that, I had done every trick in my head a million times. So training for your run at the Olympics or anything like that is 90% mental, and then it's 10% putting it together while you're there. Which is kind of crazy because a lot of people think just, you're there, you're improvising and everything, but really, yeah, you're pretty much just mentally training before the Olympics for, months out.
We are one step closer to history being made at the 2018 Winter Olympics here in Pyeongchang. If he can pick up enough points to take the second medal after securing a gold in the slopestyle event 3 days ago. For me, I already feel like we're part of the most amazing story ever told already.
For some coaches, what separates real champions from the other athletes is their mindset. In competition, athletes must adapt their runs according to what's come before them, which means strong mental skills are key to winning. But some use tactics such as positive visualization of the runs they prepare as a means of enhancing their mental state. This is why he uses this method to prepare for the competition.
One of the things I love about skiing is coming up with a run, and when you get to the course, you have a day or two of practice to try and figure out what your run's going to be for that course. It's cool because it's almost like a little bit of a strategy game. You want to come up with a run that has all these different components that you know a winning run needs to have. You have to have variations of spins, different directions, different axes. You want it to be different than everyone else. And then you also have to do that run. So you have to make sure that it's something that you're able to do, able to land consistently. Certain tricks are going to be kind of like marquee tricks that are going to be in all of your main runs, and so you practice those, you work on them, you make sure that they're dialed in and locked down and ready to go. Everything always changes, which is why it's fun.
After a long summer of intensive training, it's straight into the first event of the season on the road to South Korea. And while previous events were vital for preparation, the pressure to continue to deliver high-caliber performances in events such as this half-pipe competition in the Alps is immense. From this moment on, failure is not an option for him.
By now, everyone's aware of the fact we are officially in Olympic season. And let me tell you something, every athlete out here is looking to win and win big, especially this guy right here. All eyes on him after that sensational performance last season. So he's going to be looking to deliver big here today. Locking down the grab into the 720. Double rodeo with the grab. Cork with a tight grab. Oh, just going down at the end.
You might be fresh, but me, I'm fresher. No one can do it better if you can't handle the pressure. I suggest you write a letter. If she's fly, I'm gonna get her.
Into the double tame dog. A big 540, perfectly done.
Two V's up to the world, I'm a threat. And I can got loose to my next big set. Keep everybody hanging up and loose.
Now that I was not expecting at all.
Like a trip to the vets. We go hard on
Such a focused and assured run, total control. The summer break clearly hasn't had any sort of effect on his ability to bring it. This guy just continues to impress me every single time he drops into the half pipe. Let's see if he can match his very strong performance from that first event. That would have been so smooth that the landing hadn't been botched. A clean grab during that massive double cork. Into the rodeo and hitting the landing with zero problems. Breaking out the huge 9 and landing it so good on the powder, showing the others how it's done with a super clean 540 and a smooth landing. Into the 720. Straight into the cork. 360 with a very clean grab. Oh, that's a tight grab on that double cork. Landing that 360 with a tight grab. Work with a clean grab. Nicely into the 540. perfect grab during that head-spinning double rodeo. Look at the hold time on that grab coming out of the 720. Rodeo with a grab at the end. Rodeo with a clean grab. Nailing that 720 and bringing it down to earth with real skill.
Let's do it.
Nailing the grab coming out of that 720. Switch to cork, 540. Double cork with a stylish grab. A clean grab during that massive double cork. Cork with a grab. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. I'm not so sure he's happy with himself. I saw him shaking his head a couple of times out there, and I'm guessing that's because he knows he really has to do better, or he risks getting left behind. He has set the bar at every event whenever he straps on the board, and he always looks so calm and collected during those big runs. Right now, everything is firing for him. So let's see if he can do the same again here today. Dropping a clean grab into the 900. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. And into the grab on that 12. Burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a master class. Tacking on a grab. Oh, so unlucky. I think we're going to see some big points deducted for that fall.
What a ride, dude.
Double cork with a perfect grab. Cork with a tight grab. Cork with a grab at the end there. Firing up that wildcat with a grab. Dropping the grab into the 1080. Clamping that grab down real hard.
With the half-pipe tour in the Alps at an end, he emerges as a favorite for the 2018 Olympic Winter Games and more confident than ever in his ability.
On a un sport où le style en l'air, c'est important. Donc il faut que tu te sentes bien dans tes fringues. Si tu te sens bien dans tes fringues, tu te sens un peu plus stylé en l'air, donc tu es un peu plus confiant. Donc c'est un tout qui fait qu'à la fin, tu es meilleur.
Ouais, on a l'équipementier qui nous livre en fait une grosse valise ou deux. Et puis ce qui est rigolo, c'est que voilà, il y a une tenue qui est tenue remise des prix, qui est tenue remise de médailles, donc on se dit ce serait cool de la porter celle-là.
À chaque fois que j'ai gagné aux États-Unis, j'ai du rouge sur moi. Ça veut pas dire que je suis pas capable de gagner en bleu, mais dans le doute, on va mettre du rouge.
For many of the athletes, one of the most rewarding points of the preparation process is the arrival of the official gear that will be worn during the 2018 Olympic Winter Games. Like him, they take great pride in this particular moment, But it's also essential that they train in it to ensure it fits comfortably and doesn't compromise movement. And with the national team selection still undecided, it gives them additional motivation to impress the coaches and make the final cut. Despite trying to remain focused on South Korea and the team selections, he knows the greatest challenge he faces is the quadruple. With riders now integrating quads into their big air runs, they've become commonplace in competitions. The tricks have now altered the landscape for athletes yet to integrate them into their runs. With judges now scrutinizing the quad, they present even more of a challenge. Regardless, he knows it must be part of his trick set if he wants to win at Big Air, even though the chance of failure is high.
Je pense qu'on devient le meilleur en étant passionné, en étant tout le temps dans une recherche de performance, et puis surtout aussi en prenant du plaisir.
I think to be the best, you just have to work harder than everyone else, and you have to be willing to risk more than everyone else.
C'est de l'engagement, c'est du travail, c'est... En fait, il faut vivre pour son sport.
So, you have to have no fear, you have to be strong, you have to have worked harder than everyone else, and you just have to want it more.
Knowing the quadruple is now essential to winning and turning the dream into a reality, he realizes he must push harder than ever before in these, the final days of preparation for the Games. For him, the quadruple is his Everest, and he must conquer it.
Bye-bye, Billy! Oh, crap! Woo! right here. Hail to the Pat of Kings, baby! Bye-bye, Billy! Boom! Hear that? That's the sound of me breaking the sound barrier. Oh, crap! Ah! I don't want to die! Woo! This is a sick ride right here. Mom! Ah! Yeah! I'm flying! Yee-haw!
show the world he has mastered the quadruple. To unveil the trick, he travels to the Tateyama Kurobi Alpine Route in Toyama, Japan.
I don't want it done! Oh crap! Ah! Bye-bye, Billy! Ah! like animals, because I'm a beast right now, dude.
The sporting world watched in awe as he performed the first quadruple road gap at Tateyama Road. And even though he's back in contention for that coveted gold medal in big air, team selections have yet to be made. With a handful of competitions over the next few weeks, coaches continue to hold back on their final decisions.
they want whoever's competing at the very best at that exact moment. So like if they announce the team a year in advance, maybe someone would come up right beforehand that actually would be a better candidate for a spot.
If you're doing those test events, you're kind of preparing yourself for the Olympics. So I think, last minute isn't going to be so bad because it's kind of what you were preparing for anyway.
With only 4 competitors chosen for each freestyle discipline, coaches continue to evaluate athletes during a final series of events. He's now under incredible pressure to keep performance levels at a high to make the cut. And in some cases, team selection won't be revealed until events wrap up. For many, including him, this is one of the most stressful moments on their journey to South Korea.
Look at the height coming off that jump. We should see something really special here now. Yeehaw!
With only 4 competitors chosen for each freestyle discipline, coaches continue to evaluate athletes during the final series of events. He's now under incredible pressure to keep performance levels at a high to make the cut. And in some cases, team selection won't be revealed until events wrap up. For many, including him, this is one of the most stressful moments on their journey to South Korea.
360 with a smooth landing. Wow, a crazy triple cork with a grab.
Woo! What a ride! What a rush!
And into a big 720. 360, landing stomp, nice. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. Nailing that 540 and bringing it down onto the powder with ease. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? I'm so unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. Showing the others how it's done with a super clean 540 and a smooth landing. Nicely jazzing up that cork with a grab again. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing.
Awesome ride!
Going for the cork. Nice and very, very clean. Huge air. Maybe we'll see something special at the back of it. Just couldn't seem to stay in control of the landing on that one. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck.
With only 4 competitors chosen for each freestyle discipline, coaches continue to evaluate athletes during a final series of events. He's now under incredible pressure to keep performance levels at a high to make the cut. And in some cases, team selection won't be revealed until events wrap up. For many, including him, this is one of the most stressful moments on their journey to South Korea.
Let's see if the big air is so unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the... So in the zone, this is simply unbelievable to watch. triple front flip and putting it on the ground. That would have been so smooth if that landing hadn't been botched. Unbelievable. Look at the height coming off. Oh, taking some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. Landing, but still managing to stay upright. Decent air with that jump. Time to follow up with a meaty trick. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. That's got to be a record here today. I want to see a big trick now with that kind of huge air. Good air coming off that jump. Let's hope we see a style. Oh, what a shame! Couldn't get the landing gear down. The judges are going to dock some big points for that. Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Nice clean grab during that 900. Giving the crowds what they want, an insane 1080 and a perfect landing. Nice, great height coming out of that jump, so let's see it used right. A huge 900 with a perfect landing. Oh, just going down at the end. Going for the grab during that 900. Piecing the run together with a very clean, very smooth 3-6. Wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing.
Woo! I just ripped that ride apart.
Into the double rodeo and dropping it on the deck with zero problems. Really spicing up that rodeo with a clean grab right at the end. Into the 720. Could have been so much better with the grab thrown in. Dropping a clean grab into the 900. Really missed a chance to grab big air and go for something special. Latching on hard with the grab, coming out of that huge 900. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. Perfect grab during that huge triple rodeo. Came down real hard there. The judges will be cutting points for that mistake. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much. 360, landing stomp, nice. Front flip and stomping that landing at the end. Into the 360 with a smooth landing. And a perfect 360 with a clean touchdown. And into the 540 with style. Nailing the 360 easily there. And the landing was nice and clean as well. 360, landing stomped, nice. And a perfect 360 with a clean touchdown. A huge 720 perfectly nailed. And into the tame dog. Switch to cork 540. That would have been so smooth that that landing hadn't been botched. Oh, now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. Nailing that 540 and bringing it down onto the powder with ease. A big 540, perfectly done. Switch to cork 540. A perfect 180 with a super smooth landing. With a jump that small, you just don't have a lot of time to pull a big trick. Into the 360 with a smooth landing. So unlucky. Hopefully that won't hurt the score too much at the end. Nailing that 720 and bringing it down to earth with real skill. Totally stomping that cork 9. Missed the chance to grab during that one. Oh, just going down at the end. Into the double rodeo with a really smooth landing. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! That would have been so smooth if that landing hadn't been botched. Breaking out the grab and holding on at the end of that smooth 540. A technically perfect double cork. Burning through tricks like it was nothing. This run is a master class.
After thousands of hours of preparation, he discovers he's been selected to travel to South Korea. It's a momentous moment for him and the other athletes on the team. And despite the pressure all season, he's all too aware this final leg of the journey towards turning his dream into a reality will be the most difficult one yet.
Dans la carrière d'un athlète, je dirais que les JO, c'est un grand moment. Je dirais que c'est certainement même l'apogée.
Et puis il y a aussi cette notion de rareté, quoi. C'est 30 secondes tous les 4 ans, c'est maintenant et demain c'est fini, quoi. Il n'y aura plus les Jeux Olympiques. Il va falloir que tu attendes 4 ans après.
Everyone around the world loving the Olympics and hyping up the Olympics and the pressure that comes with the Olympics, and knowing that I've accomplished that and overcome everything, you know, just gave me an amazing sense of accomplishment.
Nous, le stress des qualifs, même si t'es le meilleur du monde, t'es jamais sûr d'être en finale.
Qualifying's always probably more nerve-wracking than finals is, because you want to make it there. So if you don't make it past there, then being able to win the event is obviously over. So
la qualification, elle est horrible à ce niveau. On n'a que 2 runs, on n'en a pas 3 du coup. Tu n'as pas le droit de pas être dans les 8 pour aller faire la finale au jeu.
Prior to the competition starting, athletes are handed the opportunity to scout the much-talked-about slopestyle course in Phoenix Snow Park. It's also a chance for them to examine the features up close and personal and become immersed in the course. This key moment in time allows them to visualize their final planned runs more clearly.
Here he is, the hot favorite. Everyone's betting large on taking home those 3 gold medals. I'm very curious to see what he does here because this park is incredible and it presents some very exciting opportunities. And into a big 720. Locking down the grab into the 720. Decent air with that jump. Time to follow up with a meaty trick. You know, I didn't see a grab there, and I'm betting the judges caught that too. Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Nailing the grab coming out of that 720. Oh, that's a tight grab on that double cork. A huge 720 perfectly nailed. And into the nose slide. And into the grab on the double front flip. Going for the grab during that dizzying 1260, stomped it. Not a lot of air coming off that jump. Nice, great height coming out of that jump, so let's see it used right. Not quite putting it down, but still somehow staying in control. Showing the others how it's done with a super clean 540 and a smooth landing. Decent air with that jump. Time to follow up with a meaty trick. Locked on grab on that double rodeo. Nailing the 360 easily there. And the landing was nice and clean as well. Stopping that nose slide. 360, landing stomp, nice. Switch to cork with a clean landing. Cork with a clean grab. Going for the grab during that 900. Not a lot of time to pull a trick out of the bag with that weak jump. And into the front flip, smooth with a very smooth landing. Good height off the jump. Let's see it put to good use. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! A clean grab during that massive double cork. And into the 540 with style. A big 540, perfectly done. Double rodeo with a perfect grab. A front flip, nice and clean with a very smooth landing. What a rush! Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it be used? Cork with a grab. Good air coming off that jump. Let's hope we see a stylish trick. Cork 720, nice. Double cork with a stylish grab. nailing the tail slide like it was nothing. Cork with a tight grab. Straight into the nose press. Dropping a grab into that double front flip, silky smooth. Oh man, have you ever seen a run like this? We are watching history unfold here. Double cork with a perfect grab. Well, you really got to drop the grabs into your runs out there, and that's what we're seeing here. He absolutely stomped that run. And with this part of the competition out of the way, he'll be solely focused on turning that crazy dream of his into a reality.
With the spotlight now on the half-pipe finals, and when it looked like things were slotting into place, disaster struck, and struck hard. Adverse weather conditions seriously affected the state of the half-pipe. And now, the big set of tricks he had trained so hard for over the years had to be scrapped in favor of improvisation.
Welcome to the final qualifying run of the day here in Pyeongchang. I'll let you know we have saved the best for last here today. He killed it all season and absolutely stomped it at the slopestyle qualifiers. But given that crazy weather we had here last night and the impact it's had on the halfpipe and the athletes' runs, I want to see what he can do. Stomp that double cork and landing. Could have been so much better with a grab thrown in. Rodeo with a grab. A clean grab during that massive double cork.
Awesome ride.
Cork with a grab at the end there. Cork with a clean grab. Rodeo with a clean grab. Oh, that's a tight grab on that double cork. Double cork with a stylish grab. That was a very assured run for him. He should be happy with that. So we still haven't seen someone whip out that big quadruple from their bag of tricks. But this is the qualification stage, and I'm wondering if he really risked trying a trick like that and possibly sitting dead. Oh, taking some some huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. Triple cork and a super tight grab. A clean grab during that massive double cork. Okay, so he played it safe, and wisely so if you ask me, by not pulling out a quad in the end.
Donc dans la carrière d'un athlète, c'est à peu près 3 Olympiades si tout se passe bien. Ça laisse très peu de chance et donc c'est pour ça qu'il faut arriver sur les Jeux Olympiques avec le plus de cartes en main.
On me demande souvent ça change quoi les JO par rapport aux autres compètes. Bah c'est ça en fait. Ça change rien sinon. Hein. Si tu me faisais des Jeux Olympiques tous les ans, bon bah, c'est pas la fin du monde hein, si tu te loupes. Mais là c'est tous les 4 ans donc si tu te loupes, bah, c'est la fin du monde.
We're back at the men's slopestyle finals and up next is the man we have all been talking about. He's had an incredible season, and if anyone can take home the 3 golds, it's going to be this guy. This is a huge moment for him and for winter sports, so strap in and get ready. Good height off the jump. Let's see if... Oh! Now that I was not expecting at all. Talk about bad luck. Holding on to the grab during that 360. Straight into the cork. Piecing the run together with a very clean, very smooth 360. Latching on hard with the grab. Cork with the grab. Look at the hold time on that grab coming out of the 720. Showing the others how it's done with a super clean 540 and a smooth landing. Nice, great height coming out of that jump, so let's see it used right. Perfect grab during that head-spinning double rodeo. Decent air with that jump. Time to follow up with a meaty trick. Double tame dog with a clean grab. And a perfect 360 with a clean touchdown. Plenty of air coming out of that jump, but will it be used? Cork with a grab at the end there. Cork 720, nice. 360, landing stomped, nice. The judges will deduct points for lack of a grab on that trick, piecing the run together with a very clean, very smooth 360. Nice, great height coming out of that jump, so let's see it used right. Switch to cork, 540, demonstrating your basic 180 there. Good air coming off that jump. Let's hope we see a stylish trick. Breaking out the beast, the 1440. score too much at the end. And he's done it! He has snatched that gold medal here at the men's slopestyle finals. The dream of his is still in sight with 2 events left. That was absolutely beautiful. We're here at the men's finals of the legendary halfpipe, and the atmosphere is electric as the crowds wait for this guy to drop in and try to take home a second gold. Honestly, I can't even begin to imagine the pressure he's feeling after that incredible win at the slopestyle finals. But after the way he's performed throughout these games, I think he can do it. Oh my, a massive cork 12. Here comes the huge 1080. Knocking it out of the park with that big, super controlled 9. Going for the cork. Nice and very, very clean. Absolutely killed that 9, and the landing, amazing. Look at that! Have you ever seen a run like this before? Amazing! Taken the top spot and made history in Pyeongchang by becoming the first freestyle athlete ever to take home 2 gold medals during a single
With the pressure already immense after taking home gold twice already, he's just a single event away from turning an impossible dream into a reality. But when a rival competitor unleashes a staggering quadruple during the Big Air finals, his confidence is shaken. Now he wonders if he'll be able to match that feat.
There's always someone ready to take your spot, or those kids.
And here we are at the last freestyle event. I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't hanging on to the edge of my seat. Our final rider of the day is just 1 run away from making history. And with that big quad being pulled earlier in the competition, he's going to have to whip out something special in his bag of tricks if he wants to win the judges over. Versatility on this run right into the court. Oh, boosting huge air. Clamping down hard with the grab doing the huge 1080. Nice. Nicely into the 540. Huge huge air. Maybe we'll see something special as the backup. Performing tricks like it was nothing. This run is a masterclass. Huge risk here with those massive tricks, but every one of them is paying off big dividends. Breaking out the huge 9 and landing it so good. I wasn't expecting that. I really thought that one was landing. Jump that small, you just don't have a lot of time to pull a big trick. Really missed the chance to grab during that one. Nailing that 540 and bringing it down onto the powder with ease. Oh my, that was amazing! He has taken his third freestyle gold medal here at Pyeongchang. Not only has he answered the doubters who said it was impossible, but he's also shown a light on winter sports for years to come. I don't know about you, but I am incredibly proud to have been here today to witness this monumental moment. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go catch my breath and find that man so I can shake his hand.
Winning an Olympic medal of any color is incredible. In Vancouver, it was such an amazing experience, especially winning gold, and it was so much more special than anything I'd ever accomplished before in my career.
Je rêvais d'être sur un podium. Donc là, monter sur le podium des Jeux Olympiques, c'est juste magique, là. Et la petite voix, les petites trompettes, les fleurs, la famille qui pleure. Je souhaiterais à tout le monde de pouvoir le vivre une fois dans une vie.
After an incredible 827-day journey to South Korea, he has become the first winter sports athlete in history to win 3 gold medals across 3 freestyle disciplines. But what the world doesn't see is he's already begun wondering what's next. And while it isn't clear yet, he's certain there is always more to do.